Anyway, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's underscore Jackie 62, guys. Guys, I'm coming back to do a reaction on Mr. Cecil, okay? Trenchtown boy that has changed his name to Trenchtown Grandpa. You should have changed your name to Mr. Cecil or Mr. Cecil. Because right now, you came on your live stream the other day and you were talking all kinds of stuff about people are spreading rumors on you. They're saying, oh, you've got all these doctor friends that are saying that, oh, uncle this, you did. But let me tell you something. I listened to you and I was going to feel sorry for you. You know what? I was going to come back. And the reason for this, since I'm Jamaican, now I got to disassociate myself from all the Jamaicans. Thank God where I live in the United States, I don't see no Jamaicans. Because right now my husband is Puerto Rican and I don't want to be bothered with none of you all Jamaican people, because most of you Jamaican men are scammers anyways. And you guys have too many baby mamas. You guys don't respect women and you guys cheat on your women too much. Okay, anyways, let me let that part go. You were up there talking about how A.M. Carol, the reactor, was reacting on you and YouTube is paying them $60. How do you know that YouTube is paying those people $60? The reason why you got $60 in your mind, because that's $60 that you're using to buy Passy and her children then. You think these reactors are up there, YouTube are paying them $60? You're new to YouTube, okay? You don't know nothing about Nyabohanse village. You want to go to these people's village and act like you know Africa more than these people? But all right, then I'm going to rub your ego a little bit. I'm going to burst your bubble a little bit, because proof is there that you invited Passy to leave our children them to go to Mombasa at a hotel. Its proof is on Mogesi's video, because I listened to it myself. Okay, what's her name? Black Beauty TV brought the whole thing where Passy, she was showing, she was using this as a receipt where Passy was on Mogesi's channel with the phone call. You didn't know that this lady recorded your ass, huh? You thought she was so dumb and poor from Africa that you didn't think she had enough sense to record you when you're up there begging her, but what do you want me to do? What are you afraid of? Just take the bus and come to the bus stop. I'll come and pick you up in a taxi and bring you here, because I already paid $500 and it says that there's no refund. And what got you so upset? Because that lady refused you. She even also said on Mogesi's video that she cannot do that kind of stuff to her mouth. You want this lady to come, to leave her children, to come to Mombasa for 5 days to stay in a hotel with you, knowing that you're a married man. There's nothing wrong with that, because she's of grown age. She's of legal age, that if she wants to go with you. But how old are you, Mr. Cecil? 72 years old. And how old is Passy? So what you're trying to do, you're trying to sponsor her children or her kids so you can have access to her? That's how you look at those women up in the village, like they're nothing? Just because you're sponsoring her son, she's supposed to come to Mombasa, come lay with you, so you can put her so you can put your nasty, dirty cucumber inside of her mouth. Right now, I don't have any respect for you. I don't, because number one, you can't say you're going to be suing those reactors. They brought the story to the forefront and now there's proof. And you need to apologize to your wife. Okay? Or maybe your wife should just get up and just leave you. Because if you leave your wife from the United States and going to Kenya, Africa to buy these young girls, just because you have more money more than them, to invite them at hotels, and left your wife in the United States going after these young girls in Africa. When I first saw you at Mara's house, you were walking with a stick. Okay? You act like you could already go up that dirt road that led tomorrow. You're walking on a stick. And as soon as you and Jamaican uncle gets to Africa, you guys don't need walking stick anymore. I even know this Jamaican uncle, when he's in the United States, he acting like he can't walk at the airport. He got to be having wheelchair pushed around at the airport because he can't walk, he's hurt his foot. But when he's in Africa, he's jumping like a cock chicken, acting like he wants the whole world, like he's falling in love with every little young girl that he sees he wants. But like what the reactors I'm saying, I have to blame Mara for all of this. Mara is the one that has brought all of these disgrace to Nyabohanse village. Mara, you are the devil. You and your family, them is no better off than nobody there in the Nyabohanse village. You got too many faults. Now you're talking, I'm going to be all over the place. Now you're talking on your video yesterday that you don't want to be bothered with no friends that you have. You want to start over. Now you're looking for rich people to be your friends. What rich person going to be friends with you knowing the history that you have created for yourself? You've got people that out there give you all kinds of stuff. But now you want to find rich people so you can turn around and use them too? No, you don't want to be bothered with the old friends and the ones that you eat around the table. You know why with? You know why? Because they found out that you're a user and you're a scammer. All you want is what people can give to you. Every time you on your live stream, that's what you do. You beg in the decent way. You beg and beg and beg and beg. But you are so damn ungrateful. You are so phony. You're talking about how you're not phony. You put everything out there. You're no good. You are no good. You have loyal subscribers that love you all the way to death and back. But yes, still you can't show your subscribers your baby's face. If it was me, like your loyal subscribers, then cut you off completely. I would cut you off completely and don't give you a dime for nothing. Now you're over there talking about, oh, you want 10 children. And do you know if in order to have 10 children, Rosia has to have a baby every year for you to keep up to 10 kids? What type of men are you? All you're looking for is passport for your children. You sold out Africa. You're a sellout. You never hear a Jamaican person says that they're giving up their Jamaican passport for another country. I'm a Jamaican. I've got U.S. passport, but I still got Jamaican passport. You never hear a Jamaican says, oh my God, I don't want to use the Jamaican passport. I just want Argentina passport for my kids and all this kind of stuff. What kind of man are you? You're not in a position to be doing. You should be lucky that a woman like Rosia would look at somebody like you. You should be lucky. Because right now you're acting like a parasite right now. You are acting like a parasite right now. You're not no more better off than Rosia. You got no right to be telling this lady how many kids. You got no right. Listen, this is 2024. This is not 1904 when men tell a woman, look, you have to have 10 kids. If you don't have 10 kids, I'm going to leave you. That's not going to happen, bro. That is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And the reason why you want to stay in Africa is because if you were doing what you're doing in the United States here, you would have been in jail already for the way how you take care of your baby. You guys don't have proper training when it comes on to your child. You're out there talking about you want reactors to spend money on their kids, wish them cancer and everything. How you know that somebody's not wishing your kid cancer right now and for your kids to get sick? Do you see what you're out there doing? You see any decency in you right now? Tell me. You're out looking for rich friends because you want donations from rich people. You're out there. You're not. Listen, your love is not coming from a good place. It's what people can do for you. is what people can do for you. That's why you have those people in the village. You are a sellout. If your regular people in the village, they can't come around unless they got a goat, a pig, or something that they gotta bring for you there. You're claiming that you help everybody on YouTube, but you didn't do it the right way. If you want to help people on YouTube, you're going to create the proper avenue for them to pay and get your information. You can give everywhere. You see how you turn your own village in a pigsty? Now everybody is up there. You have Jintu up there telling the whole world your secret. And then you're talking about you want Jintu to go to jail. You already had Mogesi arrested already. What you having them arrested for? What you want them to go to jail for? They're saying that Dim Wango is even calling him and threatening him. Why you guys are doing that? If your own people, if you can't respect your own people in the village, you think you're going to be respecting somebody else out there? First, you got to clean up your backyard first. And the way how you treat your women them in the village, you see what Mr. Cecil did to Passy? Mara, I truly believe that that's what you're doing to the women them in the village. Rosia don't really know you, but Rosia will get to find out the type of person you are in time. You're not in no position. It's not like you're a handsome guy with nice blue eyes or with nice hazel eyes or with nice looking skin and nice looking hair here to be talking about, oh, I want my woman to have 10 kids. Like I said, you're lucky a woman like that is giving an ugly man like you. Your heart is ugly and your ways are ugly the time of day. And it's only a matter of time that your loyal subscribers, them gonna find out who you really is. And all the trouble that you're talking about over there, and then Mr. Cecil up there talking about, oh, no matter how much you pay me, I'm not going to be talking about that family. You guys are not important. I don't know why Mr. Cecil and Jamaican uncle would really come to a nasty ass village like that to give you people the time of day like that. Why? Why you think you got gold? You should see houses like that. You're in the wrong part of this world and you need to stay where you are. Nobody's interested in coming to that nasty ass village where there's a lot of malaria, dirty water and all that stuff, and the way you treat your people them. You work them like animals and you do not pay your own people them. And now that they're talking about you guys like a dog, you guys are getting upset. You're talking about how people are disrespecting your mother. How is people disrespecting your mom when your mom, for her age, is bathing? I saw the video when she was washing up and digging out herself inside of the YouTube dirty river down there, where one of your whores turn around and die from the dirty water from malaria. Why would anybody have, she claiming that she's so respectful. She's a Christian 7-day Adventist woman. And you there taking a bath in YouTube river just to get views? You think people are going to respect your mother like that? She down in the river taking a bath? And it's nothing wrong with you going to the river now and taking a bath. But don't bring it on the camera. If she wants people to respect her in the village as a Christian, she don't need to bring her body on at that age. You got people younger, and they're not even doing that. They're not selling their souls on YouTube just to get views. Coming out, taking a bath in the river, digging out your private part, washing your ass just to get views. That is tasteless and senseless. And nobody's not going to respect you all like that. You guys in Nyabohanse village, you're not kings and you're not queens. If you want to see kings and queens, come to the United States. Go to UK and Canada. The most rich people in the world is in the United States. That's why when YouTube pays you guys want more views from places like the US, Jamaica, and places like that where they get more money. People are not going to be respecting you guys like that. Not the way you guys operate. Not the way how you guys operate. And Mr. Cecil, you're talking about you are after AM Carol. Why would you want to report this lady? For what reason? This lady didn't do nothing to you. Is what Passy has the proof in her phone. She recorded you. She recorded you. She even says that you sending pictures of your private parts to her. She got all the proof. And you're up there using word, and these people like what? They admonish you. You're using words to these people. You think these people are dumb? They're not. Just because they're poor don't mean that they're dumb. They just don't have the resources like what we have here in the United States. And you're using words, and them they admonish you. You deserve to be admonished, because you lower yourself. Why would a poor person refuse you? You went there with the wrong intention. And at first I was going to react and says, you know what? You guys need to leave Mr. Cecil alone, because Mr. Cecil is a decent Jamaican guy. And my husband have to say, oh no, do not go around and change your word, because that man did something that he was not to do while people are talking about him like that. And it's a good thing I listen to my husband. And it's a good thing I watch Black Beauty TV. When I see she brought up the receipt with Mogesi on his channel, which you're begging this girl to come to Mombasa. You're begging her, oh, I'm going to send. What are you afraid of? I'm going to send a taxi. Just take the bus and come to Nairobi. I'm sorry if I said Mombasa. Nairobi. Just take the bus and come to Nairobi. And just go, tell me where you are, and I will send a taxi for you. I paid for 5 nights, $500, and it's non-refundable. You want to tell me you're that desperate for young girls to come and you're desperate for them to put her mouth on your nasty cucumber? Is a married man. You are a married man, and you claim that you're so, because at first when I saw you, I thought you was a respectable man, because since I'm Jamaican, and I thought you was a respectable man going there, to help them in the village. But I also thought about, why is this man going to this village to try to help people in this Nyabohanse village, when we have poor people, and we got even certain parts of Jamaica got dirt roads like that for you to go to Jamaica and cut out the dirt roads, and you're up here talking about, oh, the history of this is that, and do you know that you have nice Jamaican queens that used to be Miss Universe and Miss, oh, of course I know that. I'm from Jamaica. I left Jamaica a very long time. I know about it. You can't fool me. You can fool the Africans them, but you can't fool me, because I'm Jamaican. And when I see shit that don't look right, I gotta call you out too. We got our own brothers and sisters in Jamaica that can't afford to even send their kids to school. And then you're gonna leave all the way from America to go to Nyabohanse village to sponsor kids. Let me be specific, to sponsor Passy's kids. And we got our own people down in Jamaica. How you think the Jamaican men them in Jamaica gonna look at you like? You're gonna leave America and go to Africa, East Africa, so far away from America, just to go sponsor kids, when we got many poor people at Jamaica. Many poor people at Jamaica. How you think they're gonna look at you? And then you're saying that people are saying that you are G-A-Y. I never heard that before. I never heard nobody was calling you G-A-Y. I never heard that one. I watch all of the reactors videos, and I watch everything, and nobody said that they were calling you G-A-Y. Because I know for a fact you're not no G-A-Y. Jamaican people don't tolerate such stuff. We're not into that, and these men are not into that. You're not no G-A-Y. So I don't know where you got that from. Okay? But the question that I want to ask you, who told you to cut a road? Who told you to cut out that road in Africa? Was it Mara asked you to do that? Because you don't need to go to cut out the road for Mara. If Mara claimed that he's a rich man, so if a man is rich, why does he need a wealthy Jamaican man like you to come to the village to cut out a road for him? Now they are accusing you of stealing land. You're cutting out the road, taking off extra land from Passy just to cut the road out so you can, so Passy's kids them can go to school. Now they're accusing you of stealing land just to build roads. What, Mara told you to do that? That Mara is so disgusting. That man is so disgusting. This man over in Argentina at Rocio's parents' them house. This man claimed many times in his videos that he's a rich man. If you are a rich man, Mara, you should have gone to Argentina and bought your wife a home for $50,000 because that's what Mr. Louis says some of those houses are going for. If you're such a rich man, why you can't make your family? You claim that you're a family man. Where part of you is a family man? Family man thinks about marrying their wives and having children the right way. If you wanna see how people live, maybe you need some lesson. Go on a channel that's called Naka and Dam. You see that black girl and that white guy? That's what you call a family right there with a baby. If you want something like that, that's what you should have done. Then people would respect you. You don't see people are disrespecting that couple on the YouTube streets. And if you want to be a decent guy, I blame Rocio to come to that village and to give into your nasty ass. You don't even take baths. You turn around and taking a shower, and you're on YouTube the other day to let people think you take baths, and people are talking about how you smell bad like perspiration. You don't brush your teeth. Go to a travel called Travel with Chris and see how he courted this girl. And now the girl is engaged and he's going to marry that girl and they're going to turn into a family after the wedding. You are a low-life African man. You are a low-life. You're not a king. You're not a king. I don't know why you want people to come out and respect you. Oh, this is going to be 2025. Yeah, that's how you're building up to collect more money. But people who out there, okay, let me say something to you. Why would people out there who are rich would invest in somebody like you? Why? Because you have over 500,000 subscribers, over 500,000 subscribers. Don't you think you should have known rich people by now? Why are you out there looking for rich people if you have over 500,000 subscribers? You think rich people are going to invest in somebody like you? At one point, you were at Ivantura House. You even tried to, actually, you sent for that girl. Some girl that is 17 years old. She probably was 16 or 15 years old when you met her. And 2 years later, you sent for her to come to Ivantura House. And you're so disrespectful, obnoxious. You're going to bring this girl to Ivantura House and you know you're staying at this man's house, invading this man's privacy. Then you left and start talking about this man like a dog. Ungrateful. And if you was in the United States and you sending for a minor like that, knowing that you're in your 30s, according to you, because you look like 50 to me, and then you're gonna send for this girl here as a minor. You know what the United States government would do to you? Plus that's a white girl. You know what they would do to your ugly black ass? You know what they would do to you? That's abusing. That's abusing women. That's one of the first sign of abuse. That tells you don't have no respect for women. And the reason why you haven't got that pretty Indian girl right there, she saw through you, the one that you were getting mad. I forget her name. But that one was in your video. She's from India. She didn't want you because you're low class. She watch your videos, the things that you used to do in Colombia. You're a passport bro, and you still is a passport bro. I don't know why you're pretending so much with Rocio. But Rocio is going to find you out. And you think you're going to have your way with Rocio? When Rocio get through with you, you're going to learn some senses as a man. and know how to respect women. And that won't tell you that you have no right to rule a woman's body. And the reason why I don't like you, I am a Jamaican. And my husband here is a Puerto Rican. And my husband do not treat me like that. And that's why I don't like you. And people in Jamaica should not have you come back to Jamaica. I don't know why the Jamaicans have my arms and glove you all so much for. Because number one, Jamaica uncle and Mr. Cecil and the rest of them didn't have to fly to come to that nasty village over there. Because there's rich people here in America that can help you with YouTube channel, that can help you start channel. You don't need no help from them scavengers in Africa. You don't need no help from them type of people. You think I would dare go take myself and go to a village like that? Knowing that there's a lot of malaria and this man don't even have proper running water in his house. He's not finished with his home. There's no kitchen inside of that home. He just used these people, build these people, let these people work like slaves and end up only paying them $3 a day. He says it in his videos. That he don't have to pay all of this big money like in the United States. Number one, in the United States, you'd never have a home like that to begin with. Because you have to have an architect, you have to have permits to build a house like that. And you have to have the proper money to hire contractors to build homes like that. You're using people, you're a slave master. And you're slaving people to build your house like that. And the house is not even properly built. Because all it takes is one strong flood. And the house would all be washed away. That house is nothing but a flooded. Every time you look in that picture, you see nothing but water. And water is so powerful. A smart man built his house on the rock. A dumb man built his house on the water. It's simple as that. And we don't need nobody else to go to your village. No Jamaicans. I'm calling out all the Jamaicans now. Please do not go to that place in Africa. You might come back. Look at that Jamaican grandma. She's no longer alive. And right now, who is singing about her land? And you can bet Mara has her land. You can bet. Who is seeing that lady's land now? That lady's passed and gone. Rest in peace, Jamaican grandma. And the reason why she was there, she was giving them all kinds of stuff. That man is nothing but a user. Nothing but a user. People should not give that man the time. But Jamaican people, wake up. Wake up. They're scammers. Even Gabby with Bushman comes out and says everybody in that village. Gabby says it. Everybody in that village are scammers. She says it. People are not going to get up and tell lie. Everybody's saying the same thing. Jintu, Mogesi, all of these people who are reacting are saying that stuff. A Nairobi teacher already knows all of the stuff that's going on. All the scammers are there in the village. I can't even remember their names, but they're there. Those people are scammers. Those people are scammers. They look you in the eye and laugh with you. And of course, they're going to be nice to you because they're scammers. That's how scammers do it. They don't come out and then rob you at gunpoint they don't do that. They scam you. That's why they're called scammers. So, Mr. Cecil, shame on you. Shame on you. You're a married man. You're a grown man. For Passy to be saying these things about you. She has it recorded. At first, I was saying, you know what? Why is Passy saying this about Mr. Cecil? Mr. Cecil is such a decent Jamaican man. But no, you got me fooled. I can't call you a decent Jamaican man no more. I just can't. This girl is on everybody's platform saying the same thing. On everybody's platform. You need to stop coming up on YouTube and stop talking about Africa, period. And continue with your YouTube career. Call this out a lot as a mistake. I don't know what you're telling your wife at home or what's going on at home. But you don't need to come on your live stream. And every time you come on your live stream, you're talking about those ungrateful villagers. And they said they didn't come and ask you for anything. You went there. And then you went there with all of the used or the new clothes or whatever clothes you went with. And the thing about it, you didn't have the nerve to distribute it to the kids them and the people that really need it for Christmas. You left it at congrats, ma'am. And that family is a greedy family. And that's why everybody's so hard on you, Mr. Cecil. Because that family is a greedy family. And they're saying that maybe you should not have gone to that village. You probably should have gone to the Congo, where people really and truly needs it. And they're saying that you're going there, buying these women like they're prostitute, you're buying them. You're trying to offer to send your children to school, but then again, you want to sleep with them. You're a 72-year-old man, you're a grandfather. These ladies are probably in their 20s, early 30s. It's a far different age gap, 40 years older. And you want them to do all kinds of stuff to your body, and you're paying for hotel. I heard it from myself. Mogesi has it on his channel. So you can't come up here and say anything more. And whoever, and you brought this lady, some lady that sounds like a man. Her voice was so deep. I thought it was a man that was on your channel, was talking some stuff. I was so annoyed I could even watch her. Why are you coming up in here making excuses when they have the proof? They have the proof. The proof is right there. The proof is right there. What if that girl decide to send that stuff to YouTube? What if she decide to do that? You're threatening to report AM Carol to YouTube. What are you going to report AM Carol for? She's a reactor. And you're telling her, YouTube give them a $60. How do you know that they get $60? Do you know AM Carol got money? YouTube don't pay that lady $60. She get a lot of views. Why you think YouTube pay her $60? Oh, for a little $60, they're doing that. How you know? Maybe that's what you're getting is $60. Because I don't even know if you're monetized yet. Why you watching people's pocket to see how much money they're getting? YouTube Street is for everybody. YouTube is not only for you, Jamaica Uncle, D Mwanga, Mara, and the rest of them. It's not only for you. It's for everybody. You can't be coming up on these YouTube streets and be counting people's pocket. You are way too inappropriate. And you need to sit down somewhere. You need to take a seat and respect yourself as an older man. Because I had respect for you. Now I don't have respect for you. Because I'm a married man too. And I wouldn't like to know that my husband is going to leave me all the way and then go all the way to Africa, go offer young girls for them to come sleep at hotels with me. And she's saying to myself, she can't do that to her mouth. Come on now, she can't do that to her mouth. And then you're sending pictures of your private part. She got the pictures there. What if this lady come out? What if she come out herself? And it seems as if it's coming out slowly. If you think you did something wrong, you should come up here and apologize to her. Or apologize to people who you hurt and move on. That's how you should do it. But now, you can't fool me. I know how Jamaican men are. Jamaican men, them is no good. They all have a bunch of baby mamas. And they have 6, 10 different women, even though they got their wife at home. So you're falling in the same typical example as the Jamaican men then. Typical example. And all these women up here are talking about, oh, I want a Jamaican man. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're no good. They're only for at first. They're only at first. They're going to con you until when they get what they want, and then they go on to all these different women. So, Mr. Cecil, I advise you to apologize to that girl. Apologize to who you're hurting here on YouTube. Apologize and walk away. And as far as I'm concerned, I am done with this topic. Guys, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Bye-bye.